Hardy horror everybody, what's going on today? Welcome back to the channel. So chapter 8 of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex has come out, and bro, holy shit, all I can say is I was not expecting this. All right, Kishimoto was cooking this for years. Right, no one's seen this coming. Kishimoto foreshadowed that Boruto or Himawari are gonna get the 9 tails, and most likely Kurama is alive. I was talking about this in the chapter spoilers as well, that this picture from a few years ago, it shows all of Team 7's power-ups, including Boruto with the Byakugan, and he has Kurama's cloak on. What does this mean? This means that Kurama is most likely going to come back, because now that Jura has hinted that Himawari is a Jinchuriki and that she possesses a Biju, this means that Himawari possesses one of the tailed beasts. Which one does she possess? It's most likely the 8 tails or the 9 tails. Now you're probably wondering, it's probably the 9 tails, but it's possible it could be the 8 tails, because looking at Himawari, you see the sunflower on her shirt, it has 8 tips on it, and those tips of the sunflower represent the tails she possesses. Just like I think Jura is Kurama, I think Himawari is the 8 tails. Since Jura possesses 9 dots on his back, Himawari possesses 8 sunflowers, or whatever those tip things are called, right? I'm probably missing the name, but whatever they're called, she has 8 of them. And I don't think this is randomly done. I think this is done by purpose. So Himawari could possibly possess a piece of the 8 tails, since we do not know what happened to B after the Momoshiki arc. They said B survived, but we don't know where B really went. He's never been heard of or seen of after chapter 1 too. Now if she is Kurama herself, this does make sense, because we do know that Himawari was sick in the past and everything. It could be possible that Himawari had some sort of illness, and the way to save her was to put a Biju inside of her. If we look at Naruto, when Naruto was a kid, when he got injured or whatever, Kurama always took care of Naruto. Even though Kurama wanted out of Naruto, he was healing Naruto at all times because Naruto is the host. We look at Himawari the same way. Himawari may have been sick, fragile, whatever it was during her childhood, and Naruto may have implanted a piece of Kurama inside of her. Now this is possible because we did see Minato do that to Kurama. He put the dark side of Kurama inside of him, and he put the other side in Naruto. So this does make sense that Naruto is able to separate Kurama and put half in himself and half in Himawari. And to top that all off, we know that Kurama would protect his family. You guys remember back in the early episode 100s when Himawari had the one tail? The one tail was so friendly with her. The one tail also hinted at Kurama, saying, "You're really protective of this family." I think he knew that Kurama would protect this family and that Himawari possessed a piece of him inside of her. And since she possesses a piece of him inside of her, we all know that Kurama is not gonna go and hurt Himawari in any way. Just like in Naruto's case, when he would make Naruto given into his hatred, he's not gonna do that to Himawari. He's gonna stay camping inside of her until she really needs him, because Kurama doesn't have any goal except to protect the Uzumaki family, as the first tales hinted that. So I think this was a big foreshadow from Kishimoto, telling us that Kurama is gonna come back to life, and that both Boruto and Himawari possess a piece of the 9 tails. Now you're wondering, how does Boruto possess it? It's possible that Naruto could have put a piece inside of both Boruto and Himawari, hence why both of them have 2 whiskers each. And I don't think the whiskers are either left to chance, they most likely serve a purpose. But Boruto cannot call on Kurama's power. That is because Momoshiki's DNA overwrit Boruto over time, and more towards the end, Boruto ended up becoming a new Otsutsuki. So Boruto did not have to rely on Kurama's power at all. Boruto is his own person now. So that means Kurama most likely only resides inside of Himawari, which is why Jura was only able to detect the Biju inside of Himawari. He didn't sense any inside of Boruto. So I think Naruto and Hinata put something inside of both Boruto and Himawari when they were born or when they were really young. And they put a piece of Kurama there in case something ever happens to them, then Kurama could save them in case of an emergency. Because if you look at it, both Boruto and Himawari never came near any near-death experience, except Boruto. But Boruto only went there after he got the karma. So at that point, any of Kurama's chakra inside of Boruto got snuffed out by Momoshiki's karma. Hence, Himawari is the only person left to house Kurama, or she houses the 8 tails. Yeah, I know this is a crazy ass theory, but this is what I think it is, alright? It's crazy what we got in this chapter. The way Jura confirms that Himawari is a Jinchuriki and that she possesses a tailed beast. My eyes are on Kurama or the 8 tails. Though I do think most likely it is Kurama, because Jura does see Naruto inside of Himawari. And since he sees Naruto inside of Himawari, it could be that Naruto did the same thing what Minato did to him. He put a piece of his chakra inside of Himawari so that when Himawari wants to control the 9 tails power, she'll have somebody there to help her. And I'm pretty sure Naruto and Hinata thought of the worst case scenario, that if both of them die one day and that they need help controlling their tailed beast power, they'll both have chakra of their parents inside of them to help and guide them, just like how Kushina and Minato helped Naruto. This is most likely the case with Himawari and Boruto. So yeah, that's why I think after reading this chapter that Himawari possesses a tailed beast, and which tailed beast? Most likely the 9 tails. Now I need to talk about this. Which of the tailed beasts is Jura? Most likely he's going to be the 10 tails, which is no doubt because he is part of the 10 tails. But looking at the symbols on Jura, it could be possible that Jura is the incarnation of the 9 tails. Because what other purpose would Jura have to eat Naruto unless he is not connected to Naruto in some way? And as I said in a video a few months ago that Jura wants to eat Naruto because he is Kurama, it does make sense because Kurama is the closest person to Naruto since the moment he was born. He's literally the closest person to Naruto. And knowing the target of all the Shinjus, they all want a particular person who is somehow related to them. So I think he's most likely Kurama as well. We're gonna have a fight of 2 Kuramas possibly. Now getting on to some juicy stuff, and that is Jura's chest. We finally get a glimpse of what is on Jura's chest, and now this is really weird. Looking at the scene where Kawaki got his ass annihilated, we look at Jura's chest and we see the Rinnegan and we see the 9 tomos. The exact same symbol that's on his back is on his front, except the back possesses rivets, the front possesses tomos. Because look at this panel here, you see his chest. What does this mean? It could be possible that Jura possesses the powers of the Sage of Six Paths. Because look at Hagoromo possesses the same style of the Rinnegan, and he possesses tomos all over his body. And Jura could possibly be some sort of Otsutsuki, or he could be some sort of tailed beast, and the only people we've seen with tomos are people who are related to the Otsutsukis in one way or have a tailed beast on them. Like look at Obito, look at Hagoromo, Naruto, everybody, whoever used the power of the tailed beast, they all have tomos on it. And even the Otsutsukis themselves who eat the 10 tails in a way. After it produces a fruit, they all possess tomos. So Jura's identity is most likely the 10 tails, but it's possible he's also the 9 tails. And that Himawari is either the 9 tails or the 8 tails. Though time will tell for that. Now, before I end the video, I just want to talk about this real quick. The shipping between Boruto, Ida, and Mitsuki. And I'm gonna throw Kawaki in there. Why the fuck not? Ida got her panties wet after she saw Boruto tell Mitsuki that I'm your son. It's as simple as that. She wants a long talk with Boruto because I think she sees that Boruto is a real man. He's more protective and all that stuff. He's the complete opposite of Kawaki. Even this chapter, Mitsuki hints to her saying that you're in love with the idea of being in love. You're not really in love with Kawaki. Which is why she really wants to meet Boruto, because she wants to see what does Mitsuki see inside of Boruto. And this gets even juicier from here. So this only tells me that we might get a battle between Sarada and Ida, which is most likely gonna happen, because if Ida decides to go for Boruto, then Sarada is gonna fight back against that. She doesn't want Ida having feelings for Boruto because she has feelings for Boruto. So we'll see what happens in the future. So that's it for this video. That's what I wanted to go over real quick. Let me know what you guys think of all this. All right, this is all just my opinion. This is all just my theory. There's nothing confirmed on any of this stuff yet. So thanks for watching, everybody. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos to come.